phones or tablets. And of course, we're live on Heart of Asia for all of our loyal televiewers watching at home.
On the third quarter.
Thank you for joining us, Anton Rojas, Renzo Navarro, and Flo Del Agua, your broadcast team for our first game on this Wednesday. Felebrico. Gabat snatches the ball away, but is picked up by Hernal.
And that's one guy who really has to be aggressive for San Sebastian. I'm talking about TJ Felebrico na hindi pa natin masyadong nararamdaman in this game.
Yeah, TJ Felebrico has only taken one shot so far. He's 0 for 1. And just 2 rebounds in 7 minutes for the team captain.
And as a veteran, I think you should be more aggressive and a little bit more involved in both ends of the floor for your team.
Gabat to Felebrico. Felebrico to Risho.
And that's something na kailangan nila ma-recognize dito sa side ng San Sebastian na kanina pa nagsiswitch itong Arellano on all actions. So may times na napupuntang ito si Geronimo kay Castor o kay Risho na pwede nilang puntahan kasi mismatch eh.
Felebrico has that size advantage against Geronimo. Felebrico, ayun! Sa wakas, nabigyan itong si DJ.
Well, I think may opportunity na nung una pa lang kay Felebrico, but that was a great pass by Gabat to TJ Felebrico.
Valencia pulling up. Ongotan. Ongotan, baseline. Ongotan. Geronimo. De La Rama, and that's a foul on Valencia for holding.
And San Sebastian is asking for an upgrade dun sa foul na yun. As you see the drop pass of Gabat to Felebrico. I think the reason why they're asking is itong si Valencia wasn't really going for the ball. He just grabbed JDR's hand. Pero hindi nila nakuha yung tawag.
Gabat to Felebrico. Felebrico. Risho. Risho. And that's traveling on Christian Risho.
Well, that time pumunta sila dun sa mismatch. Pero meron kasing nag-cut sa gitna eh. Kaya nagkaroon ng chance yung Arellano to help out on Risho.
Ongotan. Atake. Ongotan. RJ. Abiera to T-Mac. Ongotan. Abiera from way out. And Ongotan with a rebound. And Risho is able to pick it up. Or Risho is feeling something right now. And he has to sprint back. Hernal. Nobody able to keep up with him.
But I think Risho is really feeling something kaya hindi siya naka-recover on defense that time.
Oo nga, meron siyang iniinda and it looks like Segovia is getting ready to come in for him. Gabat. Gabat. Passing it to the corner. Castor. Short. Borromeo with the board. And now we go to Abiera for this lay-in. Let's throw it over to Flo Del Agua.
Proving that we can win was already difficult, but staying on the winning column will be way harder. That is what Coach Rob Labagala reminded the Golden Stags. And during the halftime as well, they were instructed by Coach Rob to be smarter with their offense as basketball is a game of deception. But since, Anton and Renzo, you are wondering, yes, something else happened in that dugout. Christian Risho's right knee had to be iced by their PT, Joseph Hiso, dahil nasiko daw ang kanyang patella, causing him a lot of pain. Tignan natin kung kakayanin niya bang tiisin dito sa second half. Over now, gentlemen.
That might have happened during that fall earlier of Cyril Hernal towards the end of that
Shot clock at 14
second period. Thank you, Flo, for that update.
And I think he overextended that knee and hindi mo talaga kayang tiisin yan, especially kung masama talaga yung tama.
Geronimo. Borromeo. Oh, Hernal putting it up and in, and he is bumped up.
And itong si Hernal is one of the best offensive rebounders dito sa ating liga. So whenever a shot comes up, kailangan meron talagang magbo-box out dito kay Hernal.
So it's a 6-0 run for Arellano. Good start for the Chiefs here in this period.
And those 7 points are coming off turnovers and hustle points. Yun yung maganda sa Arellano eh. I think na-cover ng maayos ng San Sebastian yung sets nila. That's why they're just defending and just hustling. Kaya sila nakakuha ng puntos.
Fade away, Gabat. Rebound, Borromeo. And that's a foul on Gabat.
Number 7, Rob Gama. Personal.
Coach Chico Manabat calls a timeout. It will still be Arellano possession when we return. Once again, we are live on Heart of Asia and all of our social media platforms. And for those exclusive interviews and photos, follow GMA Sports PH. And a huge shout out sa lahat ng ating mga kapusong nakatutok ngayon sa NCAA Philippines. This is San Sebastian versus Arellano. Geronimo. Ongota. Abiera to Ernje. AG with the rebound. Abiera to T-Mac. T-Mac for 3.
And again, another offensive rebound for Arellano for that three-pointer of T-Mac Ongotan. And it's something na naging problema talaga ng San Sebastian eh. They're allowing a lot of chances to Arellano to score that basketball. And if you're going up against a guy like T-Mac Ongotan, Renzo Abiera, Geronimo who can really score a lot, hindi mo sila pwede bigyan ng multiple chances to do that.
Ongotan with 16 points now. Gabat.
And that's another stop for Arellano. And ever since the start of the game, they really did a great job defending the on-ball, yung on-ball eh. So, I think hindi talaga pwedeng mag one-on-one yung San Sebastian dito. They have to run their sets kasi kailangan umikot ng bola eh.
Ernje. Borromeo. Ongotan gets it from Abiera. Ongotan flips it up and in. Oh my God! T-Mac Ongotan with a wild one.
And that's a Ken Salado finish. Very familiar with that finish. Yan yung mga ginagawa dati ni Ken Salado for Arellano. Now it's Team Mac-Ongotan's turn to do that.
San Sebastian has not scored in over 6 minutes now. And Junior De La Rama is not on the floor. Balikan natin itong pambihirang tira mula kay Team Mac-Ongotan.
That's a tough finish for Ongotan against a much bigger guy.
Castor still money from the free throw line. 10 out of 10. Double-double for Neil Castor, Renzo.
And I think that's one player they could go to, especially with the way he's shooting the free throw line, with the free throw shots, and especially with the situation as we see that tough finish again by Ongotan. I think itong San Sebastian could go to Castor kasi penalty na rin yung Arellano, and Castor has been shooting very well on the free throw line. Kaya pwede nilang involve itong si Castor.
Team Mac-Ongotan with a 20-piece. And we still have 4 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
And I think tama nga yung report ng Flow kanina na ito na yung Ongotan talaga. Ito na yung Team Mac-Ongotan na kilala natin lahat. Scoring 20 points and we're still in the third quarter.
Ongotan. And Segovia with a steal. Segovia on the attack. Junik Segovia.
And this is just a great guy off the bench. Itong si Segovia. Team Mac-Ongotan is a tough guy to stop, but he got a stop against Team Mac-Ongotan and got that layup on the break.
Kaya lang masyado siyang kumapit dito kay Cyril Hernal. And there you see Segovia taking it all the way after that steal on Ongotan. Ongotan. Segovia with the rebound. Wow. Natapikan mula sa likod. Wow. Oh! Passing it straight to the official's table.
Wow, had nowhere to go that time. And Castor and Felibrico are both talking to him na they were open na eh. Pero I think Quaha was looking for someone. Nag-zone bigla itong Arellano. Kaya nagkaroon ng confusion doon sa inbound play nila.
Geronimo against Castor. He likes this matchup. Merge. Borromeo. Oh, wow. What a cut by Renzo Abiera. And Arellano with their biggest lead of the game. Let's take a look at the students from Jose Rizal University here early. to support the Heavy Bombers later on. Is she a Benilian? She has a green lanyard. And Benil doesn't play today. Now, ito naman, mula sa Arellano side. Hey! An NCAA legend.
This is Jerome Delgado from former San Sebastian Golden Staglets. Ito yung ito yung one of their players nung sunod-sunod yung championship nila with Ryan Buenafe, with Almond Bosotros. Talagang yan yung isa sa mga magagaling na point guard nila nung time na yun.
Oh, that era was crazy. The Eric Salamat era, Paul Lee, and then yung kuya ni Yuki.
Oh, si Yutien Andrada. Those were the glory days of San Sebastian Staglets. Of course, with their coach Raymond Valenzuela.
Active foul on number 25, AG Manomeo. That's his second personal. Shooting 2 shots, Neil Castor.
Renzo, ano yung mga napapansin mong pagkakaiba sa San Sebastian ngayon from the San Sebastian that won over Letran and San Beda? Because right now, something seems to be lacking.
Well, I think the problem with them right now is hindi nila ma-execute yung yung sets nila. Hindi umiikot masyado yung bola. And you also have to give credit dun sa defense ng Arellano. I think hindi talaga hindi na-distribute ng maayos yung bola. Kaya nag-end up sila ng one-on-one. Pero itong Arellano kasi merong mga magagaling na on-ball defenders. Kaya hindi rin makadiskarte ng maayos yung mga scorers nila.
Sorry, I meant to say Letran and Perpetual, the last two teams that they beat in these back-to-back wins. So credit goes to Coach Chico Manabat and his staff for game planning well against the Golden Stags. Oh! And right now, Arellano just looks hungry. They want to end this 3-game losing skid.
And again, they're allowing Arellano to multiple chances to score the basketball. Kaya sa ganda ng nilalaro ng Arellano right now, if you give them 4 chances to score the ball, talagang makakakuha sila
Nagsimula yung play na yon sa tinira ni Renzo. Nakadalawang putback attempt siya. Biggest lead of the game at 13.
As we see the numbers with Arellano with 18 offensive rebounds compared to the 7 of the Golden Stags.
Felebrico, Castor, under goal stab.
That's what I'm talking about. They really have to share that basketball. Whenever they attack, they have to look to locate the open guys and give out that extra pass kasi dun mag-work yung offense nila.
Segovia again goes all the way. Junix Segovia making an impact.
That's another basket for Segovia. JDR was supposed to come in for him, I think. Pero pinabalik muna ni Coach Rob sa bench kasi maganda yung nilalaro ni Junix Segovia.
Kabotahe. Demetria short. Segovia with a board.
And that's the 19th offensive rebound of Arellano.
Holding foul on number 9, Ewan Gamay.
Oh, what a pass by DJ Felebrico.
Shooting 2 shots, Shooting Segovia.
Junix Segovia. Just like JDR, hails from Ormoc City. I don't know if they know each other, but Ormoc City, I mean, that's not a very big place.
But you're now wondering kung ano bang ginagawa nila sa Ormoc, bakit ganito kagagaling itong mga players na galing doon.
Tsaka kung magba-basketball sila, the best place to play basketball is the Superdome. the Ormoc City Superdome. Doon lang sila magkikita-kita.
And I'm not really sure, is Robert Bolick from Ormoc as well?
We'll have to double check on that. Oh! Akop. On the pull-up.
And pamatay sunog for Akop. Back-to-back baskets for San Sebastian, but that was a great answer for Akop to stop the bleeding.
Lumanag. Pinasa dito sa kanto. And Jeriver Cabilia drains it.
So the support group for San Sebastian making things happen. It was Junix, Segovia, and that time it was itong si
Yuan Kamay. Able to score for Arellano to put the lead back up to 8, but it was already down to 6 from a high of 13. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. We're getting ready for the fourth quarter here in this matchup between San Sebastian and Arellano. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. The Tonros together with Renzo Navarro, and we also have Flo Del Agua joining us at courtside. Geronimo. Ernjay steps back. Ernjay with a fadeaway.
That's a tough shot for Geronimo against a much bigger guy. Itong si Risho.
Risho throws it out to Segovia. Segovia short on the back shot. And Coach Manabat says, let's slow it down and organize.
Well, yun din yung naging story nitong game na to eh. Atong San Sebastian, talagang isang chance lang sila every possession eh. Talagang yung Arellano is really doing a great job securing those defensive rebounds.
Ernjay, fadeaway. And Segovia.
Mas gusto ni Geronimo yung may bantay.
Alright, makibalita muna tayo kay Flo Del Agua.
Gentlemen, as much as Team Akumotan has been that guy for this game, a team needs all kinds of help when it comes to the end game. So who can be Ungotan's duo? It is the guy who is creating a name for himself. Kanina lang sabi sa akin ni Cyril Hanal, pag hawak ko na yung bola, gusto ko ang iniisip kaagad ng mga tao, mako-convert kaagad yan into points. This guy is the main rebounder of the team, and recently he just acquired his career high. But today, will he sustain that performance? Let's find out, gentlemen.
Well, right now, Cyril Hernal is in a very physical battle against this tough San Sebastian squad trying to fight their way back into this game. Unix Segovia with 11 points. And this has got to be a career high for Segovia.
It's been the spark plug of the bench of San Sebastian, a much needed energy from him, and a big contribution from Junix Segovia.
It is a career high for Segovia. Risho missing on that free throw. So you have 4 players in double digits para sa San Sebastian. You have Castor with 16, Delarama, Segovia, and Risho all with 11.
But the problem is the next guy only scoring 4 points for San Sebastian, which is itong si Gabat. So, ang dami talagang ang dami pang players na pwedeng mag-contribute for them to be able to catch up in this game.
Ongota. Felebrico on the run. Felebrico to Risho.
That was a great transition offense for the San Sebastian Stags, but itong si Timac Ongotan might have twisted his ankle. This is big for Arellano.
This is a huge development. So Arellano will now have to weather the San Sebastian storm without Ongotan. Aviera. Under goal stab is good.
And another offensive rebound for Arellano. That was Maverick Binoya against TJ Filibrigo that time. And I think ito na yung time for San Sebastian to put JDR back in.
Lumanag. Lumanag. Wow, Andre Lumanag. Trying to come up big once again for San Sebastian.
This is the offensive rebound of Mav Binoya, but what about the attack of Lumanag? With all their main guys struggling on offense, he was the one stepping up for San Sebastian.
Seeing Timac Ongotan walking to the dugout. So that's a huge concern for Arellano. Ongotan today, 20 points. Kanina, 13 yung naman ng Arellano. Now it's down to 4.
And this is a very crucial moment for Arellano. That's why masakit talaga sa kanila na nawala si Timac Ongotan. Kasi siya yung I think he's the best closer for them.
Abiera. Geronimo. Valencia. Risho with the rebound. Felebrico hand off to Andre Lumanag. Lumanag. Segovia. Segovia wild shot picked up by Erje.
Segovia asking for a foul.
Geronimo blocked by Delarama. Felebrico is running. Felebrico. And TJ Felebrico will shoot 2. And that block by Delarama leads to this fast break attack by the Golden Stags. So Timac Ongotan returning to the game. He was holding on to that right ankle just moments ago.
But just when we thought na Arellano would blow this game wide open. San Sebastian coming back. Down na sila by 13 kanina. Now with just 4 points with TJ Felibrico. A possible 2 points to keep this game in a single possession lead.
Sinabi nga natin, iba na ang San Sebastian na to. This is not the same San Sebastian that played Arellano during their first meeting.
Well, yung back-to-back wins din kasi nila, sobrang laki niyan for their confidence. Even when they were down earlier, alam nila sa sarili nila, na kaya nilang bumalik. Alam nila sa sarili nila na kaya na nilang manalo. And hindi tayo nagkamali. They're down by 2 points right now.
Lumanag defending Omotan. Abiera from way out over Dalarama.
That's a big shot by Renzo Abiera. I think that was 2 or 3 steps away from the 3-point line, but he was able to get that 3-pointer to go.
Abiera with 17 points. Bola na kay Felibrico. Felibrico throws it out. Castor for 3. Neil Castor with a response. Wow. San Sebastian down by 2.
Big shot after big shot. What about Neil Castor?
So eto yung tinira ni Renzo Abiera. Just a little bit of space is all he needs. And then Felibrico finding Neil Castor, who steps into that 3.
That's now 19 points for Neil Castor, their big man.
Ongota, turnaround, short. Hernal with the board.
Another offensive rebound for Hernal, and that's big.
Oh, wow. Renzo Abiera is going berserk.
And that's all because of the offensive rebound by Hernal.
Turnover.
And again, it was Hernal who made that turnover possible. He was the one who got the steal.
Ongotan and Abiera have scored 20 points each for Arellano. Abiera, short. Abiera is hunting for those 3-point shots.
But he can feel it. He knows he can make those. He just made back-to-back 3-pointers, and you would give it to him to take another shot and just try if mainit pa siya. I think it's 2 free throws for San Sebastian because Arellano is now in the penalty.
And on the other hand, San Sebastian still has 3 more fouls to give.
Sir Alan Polaico. Talagang nanonood pa rin. I think he's scouting the other teams eh.
Wow, Cabilia sinking very important free throws, Lorenzo.
Coming from a guy who doesn't play that much. That's a very pressure-packed free throws and much important for San Sebastian. But what about Junic Segovia getting extended minutes for San Sebastian because he's been really playing very well.
Ongotan fade away. T-Mac Ongotan with 22 points.
That's another tough shot for T-Mac Ongotan. Lost his balance for a bit, but still able to get that shot off the go.
Dalarama. Risho. Dalarama in the post. Dalarama. Oh, sorry miss for Dalarama.
Well, I think Arellano really did a great job on containing itong si Juniel de la Rama.
Geronimo. Abiera. Abiera in and out. Risho with the board. Lumanap. Risho for three. Christian Risho short.
Well, I thought San Sebastian had an advantage that time kasi nasa floor itong si Ongotan eh. So I think they should have attacked that basket.
Ongotan. Ongotan. T-Mac. De la Rama with the board. Segovia. Lumanag with the drive. De la Rama nabitawan ang bola. Arellano with a stop. Ongotan has it.
That's a big turnover for San Sebastian.
T-Mac for three. In and out. Risho picks it up. Important possession for the Golden Stags. TJ Fenebrico still waiting to check back in. Lumanag to Segovia. Risho has it in the post against Geronimo. Risho. Oh! Risho called for traveling.
That's a big defensive stop para dito kay Geronimo. That was a mismatch for him. Pero he was able to contain itong si Risho that is much bigger compared to him. That's a big stop.
And just good defense by J. Geronimo. That's your point guard. Playing defense against the center of the opposing team.
And that's big for Coach Chico.
Geronimo. Double team. Geronimo to Borromeo. And the ball will stay with Arellano, but the officials want to review it.
I think it's under 2 minutes, so it's automatic review for the officials, and that's like a close call. Kaya kailangan talaga nila tong i-review.
Well, on that replay, it was off of the hand of TJ as it bounced on the head of Cyril.
Yes, I think it's a clear last touch on TJ Fenebrico.
So, mananatili ang bola dito sa Arellano.
But this is just a 5-point game with 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining. Marami pang pwede mangyari dito sa game na to.
Geronimo will throw the ball in play. Borromeo's in there along with Ongotan, Hernan, and Abiera. Abiera from the corner. And Geronimo
And that has been the story of the game. A lot of offensive rebounds for Arellano.
Di pa tapos to. San Sebastian has it. Lumanag, this will be big. Ball is in the air. Risho. Wild shot. De la Rama trying to keep it alive. Fenebrico. And a foul. That's going to be 2 free throws.
2 big free throws for Fenebrico coming up.
You know, San Sebastian is just trying to draw fouls from Arellano kasi alam nilang nasa penalty na eh.
Well, as early as the 7-minute mark, yung Arellano is already in the penalty. Kaya alam din ng San Sebastian yun eh, na-recognize din nila yun.
DJ Fenebrico against the entire Arellano crowd. Oh! TJ Felebrico missing the first.
That's a big miss. And Arellano's sixth man doing the job for them.
That is a gallery of hecklers. One for two for Felebrico. So Arellano calls a timeout with 34.2 seconds remaining. A huge shout out to the Arellano faithful. You know, that side of Arellano went so loud when TJ Felebrico was at the free throw line.
They were the reason why TJ Felebrico missed that first attempt.
And prior to that, 2 for 2 si TJ. So that was his first miss. So that's huge because if he made that free throw, it would only be a one-possession game.
And now with 34 seconds remaining, kailangan nila maka-force ng ng turnover or miss dito sa Arellano early para bumalik pa sa kanila ng 2 beses yung bola. Especially with Arellano opting to inbound full court. 24 seconds pa ang kanilang shot clock.
Here we go. Geronimo gets it to Valencia. It's Felebrico against Geronimo. Coach Rob is calling for the double team. Abiera. And still have 2 more fouls to give here.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Valencia. Geronimo. And Geronimo on a firm, very firm, as he protected that ball.
Rico had a hand on that ball. But Geronimo was able to recover.
Arellano trying to end their 3-game losing skid. Hernal. So that's the last foul to give.
Holding foul number 2, this is fourth personal, team foul number 4.
To T-Mac. And they're going to foul Ongotan here.
And this is a chance for T-Mac Ongotan to secure this win for Arellano.
Andre Lamanag, 5 fouls. Now in the penalty, A.G. Romeo coming in for
So Borromeo is in for Basti Valencia.
Ralph Gamba for Andre Lamana. Iman Momoka shooting.
Polo Glabat nagbabalik sa ating laro. "23 points for T-Mac Ongotan."
So before the start of the game, we were talking about T-Mac Ongotan not really being aggressive the past few games, pero here he is right now. But he missed that last free throw attempt.
Then Arama for 3. Overshoots that one. And then Arama still fouls Ongotan.
Well, it was just a tough afternoon for Juniel De La Rama. He didn't get his usual touches and usual looks. So yeah, you really have to give credit to Arellano for putting up a great scheme against JDR and the whole San Sebastian squad.
T-Mac Ongotan, 24 points today. Now 25.
Sebastian Golden Stags.
So mamaya, we have JRU versus EAC that's scheduled at 2:30 p.m. So stay tuned for that. Group B action. As early as now, we have seen some students from JRU already hanging out here at the Phil Oil Center. Coach Chico Manabat can't wait to make this official. Can you imagine, nasa 500 ang Arellano, 3 wins, 3 losses, and then losing 3 straight. It's been a tough stretch.
And again, yung 3 straight losses na yon really put them in a position na may chance silang malaglag doon sa bottom 2 sana, but they were able to secure this win. And again, we were talking about it earlier that this game has a big implication in it. And what a way for Arellano to respond to those 3 straight losses that they had. It's a big win against San Sebastian, and now they're holding the solo 3rd spot in Group A.
Lorenzo Abiera, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. It was his big 3-point shots that created the separation and the cushion that ultimately made it hard for San Sebastian to come back and make another endgame run.
It was the timing of those shots, Anton, yung malaki for Renzo Abiera, because that was the time